Women don't give a fuck about being married anymore. They have no interest in having a husband. They have dealt with enough men in their lifetime to say, I'm good. I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want no part of this. Y'all can have it. I choose peace. Women have got to a point in this world that they would rather not ever be married or not ever be near a fucking man again because they know that trauma, drama, bullshit, lies, excuses, and empty promises are attached to a man. They would rather live their lives in peace with their dogs and their cats and absolutely never have to deal with the bullshit a man brings to them. All the lies, all the bullshit, all the pain, all the sorrow, all the suffering. They don't want to deal with it anymore. They would rather be alone. They want to come home. They want to kick their shoes off from a day of work or wherever the fuck they've been. And they want to kick their shoes off. They want to go in the kitchen. They want to pour themselves a glass of wine, have a cocktail, have a sparkling water. Yes. They want to go to their couch. They want to kick their feet up. They want to watch their favorite show. Or they want to sit there and read a motherfucking book in peace.
Some women don't stop wanting marriage. They stop believing the marriage they want exists. Those aren't the same thing. That's why content like that clip can blur the line between two very different women. The woman who's genuinely content and at peace with lifelong singleness, and the woman who's quietly lost hope in love. One has consciously chosen a life that genuinely fulfills her. The other often still longs for healthy love, but no longer believes it's possible. Some women genuinely don't want marriage, and that's okay. Even Jesus said marriage isn't for everyone. But some women who say they don't want marriage actually do want a husband. They just don't want that husband. The controlling husband, the emotionally unavailable husband, the unfaithful husband, the husband addicted to porn, the husband who fears self-awareness more than nuclear war. The relationships we repeatedly experience become our definition of what's possible. If most of the marriages you've witnessed were unhealthy, cynicism can start feeling like wisdom. Sometimes it's easier to convince yourself you don't want healthy love than to admit you're terrified you'll never experience it, or to admit disappointment has slowly turned into hopelessness. If you're not sure which one describes you, the woman who genuinely desires lifelong singleness, or the woman who's given up hope, pay attention to what stirs something in you. What happens when you see a couple you genuinely admire? When you watch a love story? When you hear a love song? Do you feel nothing? Or does something in you quietly wish that kind of love were possible for you? Grief doesn't just reveal what we've lost. It often reveals what still matters to us. You may not have stopped wanting healthy love. You may have stopped believing it was possible for you. Truth is, we don't usually give up on love. We give up on trusting ourselves to recognize it, to choose it well, or to believe we'll ever choose differently than we have before. So before you decide you've stopped wanting marriage, ask yourself a harder question. Have you stopped wanting healthy love, or have you simply stopped trusting yourself to recognize it when it finds you? One last thing. If men don't want marriage, and women don't want marriage, congratulations, you agree. So why are you still arguing?